Hello. Time to talk some shit. All right. Time to get into a little discussion about all this crap that we're dealing with here of police corruption, Scientology, and my idea is that we need to go back to naive expectations more than we need to be jaded. You know, sometimes it feels cool to be jaded, to be like, oh, yeah, cops are all corrupt and the system's messed up and the politicians and whatnot. Sometimes when you're jaded, you feel like you're kind of more in the know. Like you're sophisticated about how things actually work. When you're jaded about things, you feel like, oh, I'm not like these people. I'm just turning my phone down. Hello. Um, hey, Chichikana. Yeah, like, when you're young and naive and you're like, oh, the police are corrupt. What? You grew up watching Adam 12. Now you gotta have a certain age to know what I'm talking about. Adam 12, right? But you know, that innocent image of America that, yeah, it was never really true anyway, we know, but we had, oh yeah, where in your state? What state? Mississippi? Um, Adam 12 emergency, exactly. Um, all those great 60s, 70s shows. But where there was an idea of the BS that we were taught about patriotism, America. Oh, thanks with the thumbnails. Yeah. That let me tell you the name of this thing. This is, what's it called? Ideogram. Go on Ideogram. I've done it all for free. And you just describe, it's a AI, and you just describe what you want, and it makes you the thumbnail. Little description, and it's pretty amazing what you get. And you get 4 of them at a time, and then you pick the best one. Anyway, like I've talked before about how when you see the police corruption right in your face, it's shocking. But then there's this other part of you where you're like, well, it's like I knew about that. There's actually Scientology in Mississippi. Oh my God. I bet it's a mission and not an org. What city in Mississippi would that be in? I'm curious. Maybe that warrants a New Orleans trip soon with throwing Mississippi in. Mississippi was my one daughter is trying to get to every state in America. And Mississippi was recently her 49th. And now she only has Alaska to go. So she did a little New Orleans trip and then threw in an evening in Mississippi. My guess is it's down south somewhere, Biloxi, whatever, around the not far from the Gulf or something. I'm curious though. But yeah, that would be funny to show up there. Although, do I want to deal with Mississippi cops? I was driving through Mississippi once through some little tiny town, and there was a jail. And there was like this little outdoor area where the prisoners were standing. It looked really grim. It was like, yeah, didn't look like a happy place at all. Anyway, so the thing about being jaded versus being naive. It's on the coast. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. Yeah, La Poubelle's oh, the hearing. Yeah. It's on for, sorry, you're right below for today? Okay. La Poubelle hearing today. I can't get there, but that's why I'm kind of stuck at home now. That's why I'm doing this here. 4:30 this afternoon. Okay, awesome. Everybody get there. If you have the actual address or anything, I will be happy to. It's a Zoom meeting. Okay, thanks for the link. So everybody look in the chat there, and Chicana put up the link for the Zoom meeting. So that's something I can do, probably, depending on the time. Few things up in the air right now. But my point is, we need to stay a little bit naive and have a little bit more of a naive mindset about these things. Um, is there a way, Chichikana, to get into the meeting? And I guess you have to, have evidence or whatever, be on the list or something. I'm curious about that. But anyway, back to naivete. So my point is that we can feel a feeling like it's cooler to be jaded. It's cooler to know how the system works and say, yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked when I see corruption. I'm not shocked when I see injustice, unfairness, and all of that. And we kind of feel like in the know when we take that position. Um, and so it gives us that cool feeling like, I know what's up. I'm not shocked at anything. I'm not blown away by any new information. But yeah, it's being jaded is a closed minded thing, and it implies um, almost a feeling of pride for understanding the status quo, right? It's like saying, I'm an expert in the Matrix, and I love the Matrix, and I know how it works. And not even so much I love it, but I get it. I totally get it. So it's like, if you get into that position psychologically, then it's very hard to change things. Versus, it's kind of like if you go to the cops and you say, hey, I know you're corrupt, and I would like you not to be corrupt. Like, I know how the deal works or whatever. Versus if you go to the cops and say, I really want the cops to be good guys. Like, why can't you guys just fight crime? Why would you? I don't understand, right? You might feel stupid. You might feel weak from that position. They might think that's what you are. But I think it'll land a little better, like, you know, what? Are you going to be the cops and you're going to tell me that, oh, you stupid dummy, you don't understand how things work? No, we serve whoever pays us. How dare you think it's supposed to be where the cops are only interested in getting the criminals? Good job. Yeah, Chichikana. Yeah. Good job to ask questions. And my main question would be like, why do you guys like Scientology so much? What is it about Scientology that you think is cool? Because don't you think it's kind of fucking up your image to be seen as linked with Scientology? Don't you think that's a bad look? Right? Like if you were walking down the street with a romantic partner, would you rather want them to look like they were dressed to go out and party, to go to a club, whatever? Or would you want them to look like they had some fake Navy uniform on and they're in a cult? That's not really the look you want. That's not the sexy look you want in a partner. All right, Sissicat Girl from Northern Ireland again. Everybody getting together in the chat. Awesome. It's like you ask the cops, like, what is it about Scientology that you guys love so much? I don't get it. To me, it looks like a bunch of goober ass cult members that, they look kind of dumb out there doing their Scientology thing. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look sex.